Positively Muskegon, it's Andy O'Reilly today at Every Woman's Place. Not that there's any construction out front.
No, it's very difficult to get to our business nowadays.
Lori Rasmussen is here. She is the executive director of Every Woman's Place in the Webster House. First off, let me just take a second to say thanks for the great work you guys do.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks for coming to learn more about us.
It's a job nobody really wants. Yeah. To be the director of an abused women's place.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I truly enjoy pretty much every day.
It's but you know, you'd like to not have to have this kind of.
I wish we could put ourselves out of business.
Yeah,
yes.
That's it. Fundraising goes on throughout the year. There's different events here, there, wherever. But with Biketime and Rebel Road in town this weekend, Biketime has given Every Woman's Place a great launching point for the Patriot Ride, which has been going on for how long?
Gosh, we've been doing this for probably over 7 to 10 years.
Is it really that long?
Yeah, we've been doing this for a long time.
And how many bikers are usually on this ride?
Oh gosh, we have probably upwards of 200.
Really?
Yeah.
And we want it to grow a little bit?
We do, yes. It's an amazing sight to see when you go out and you watch all these bikers and when they fire up their engines. I've been there. I think I've been doing it 4 years now. It takes my breath away every single time.
Isn't it great?
Yes, it's awesome.
It's such a cool feeling.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you find that they're a pretty good group to work with?
Oh my gosh, they're awesome.
Yeah.
You want to see dedication to our cause, you get in touch with the bikers.
Yeah.
They are probably one of the most empathetic groups, supportive. They're just really dedicated. And you know, I think I stand in there and try to line the bikers up. It gets a little off because the bikes take up space, you know. So, but every time I line them up, they're always constantly telling us, we just really support you. We're just so thankful that you're doing the work in the community. They're just a great group to work with.
And fun.
Oh yeah.
It's great to take a group of these bikers, and then you find out how big their hearts really are.
Yes.
You also find out that they'll do anything for anybody.
They will. Yes.
They will.
Yes. Very loyal.
If you can make a good time out of it.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yep, exactly, yes.
Tell me about the ride.
Sure. The ride kicks off this Sunday, starting at 11. Registration starts at about 10.
Out at the Rez.
Yep, out at the Rez.
Okay.
Yep.
Harvey Street.
Yep, Harvey. And they can come out anytime and register that morning, and then we line them up and we send them on their way.
What's the registration fee?
It's a suggested donation of $10.
Oh, that's nothing.
But they could just come and ride if they wanted to. But of course, all the donations go to Every Woman's Place in Webster House, so we certainly appreciate their support. But it's a guided tour through West Michigan. It's beautiful.
What's the route? Where are you gonna? I mean, is there any highlights of the route you can give out?
Well, I think it's just pretty much traveling around Muskegon, so you get to see all the beautiful coast that we've got. It's West Michigan, so I mean you can't beat that.
Right.
So I think we're heading a little bit north, and then we're heading back to the Rez afterwards.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So how long is the ride going to take?
I think it's about an hour. Yeah, about an hour.
So that's a good ride.
Yeah, it is.
It's long enough, and then you end back up to the Rez for all the stuff.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the work you guys do at Every Woman's Place.
Absolutely.
Where do you start? I mean, let's say somebody finds themselves in the situation that they need to get out of.
Sure.
How do they approach you?
They can do many different ways. A lot of times friends and relatives will refer them here. They can call our 24-hour crisis line to get more information. Sometimes they walk in our doors. Confidentiality is our #1 priority, so we would never let anyone know that they were here or they've sought any kind of services. And that's for our Every Woman's Place side, the domestic violence sexual assault services. So we do counseling, shelter. We have a full-service kitchen, so when they stay here, they're well taken care of and they can just have the respite that they need to be out of their abusive situation.
Is there a typical client?
Oh gosh.
And I hate to use the word typical,
Sure.
but is there something that you see over and over again, or can it be anyone?
Anyone.
That out of nowhere, all of a sudden,
Yes.
life just takes a turn and they need your services.
I mean, I could be in a DV situation. I'm not. I just want to go on the record and saying that, but I would be more than comfortable to access services. So I guess my point in saying that is it touches all races, all ethnicities, all income level, anyone. I mean, anyone.
What are some of the keys? I mean, is it poverty? Is it upbringing? I mean, what?
It's power and control. It's
is that
just
what it is?
that simple. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Somebody is in a relationship with you. They feel like they need to control you. They have power in the situation, and they use it against you to, just manipulate situations, force you to do things you don't want to do, say demeaning things. I mean, it can just be anyone.
It's awful.
Anyone, anywhere. It is. It truly is.
And what really sucks about that is that if you're in a relationship and it's really a good working relationship. Power and control should be the last thing you're worried about.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I mean, everybody knows I'm out of my league when it comes to my wife. Way out of my league. But you know what? I don't expect anything from her.
No.
I don't ask anything of her.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I like my feet rubbed.
Well, right.
Yeah,
Well,
but,
I mean, come on. You have to have basic things.
and even then, it's like begging. It's like, please rub my foot. It really hurts. But
that's a pretty low expectation. I would
that's
say.
that's where I find, for me, it's so hard to understand that people think that a healthy, good relationship comes from bossing people around and telling them who's the boss, and then
being
the physical
demeaning.
violence
And
starts.
yes, I know.
Yeah.
It's sad, isn't it?
It's
and we should
unbelievable.
all just expect more.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it doesn't happen. So we're here to help those survivors.
That's for the women. Now
Yep.
let's talk about the kids, the Webster House.
Sure. Webster House, we have a residential program for 11 to 17.
11 to 17.
11 to 17.
So
Homeless
you're
and
seeing
runaway
kids
youth.
at 11 years old.
Absolutely. Yes.
Unbelievable.
The family dynamic has changed. It's difficult for kids to be kids nowadays. There's so many pressures, and then you add a parent in there who's trying to tell you what to do, and it's just tumultuous sometimes.
Yeah.
So they need a place to kind of separate a little bit.
Yeah.
So they come to Webster House, stay. The 11 to 17-year-olds, we're always working with their family. We're always trying to keep them in school with the goal that they're going to go back to their family. We're just providing them the tools to get through that situation and head back. 18 and older, we have a residential program for parents who have kids, and then those that don't can stay. Both of them are long-term programs. We want them to learn the tools that they can to eventually move on and be successful.
Yeah.
So we're offering counseling. We have pretty much a full service for youth that are in crisis and they're facing homelessness.
Unbelievable. 11 years old.
11 years, and we've seen 11-year-olds. Yes.
No kidding.
Yes.
There's always the cash way to get involved.
Always, yes.
It's always a great way to do it.
It always
So
is.
you
We
can write a
appreciate your
check,
donations.
you can do that to everyone's place.
Sure.
But what if somebody wanted to take an active role?
Sure.
And help? What can they do?
We love volunteers.
Yeah.
We have anywhere from yard work to receptionist work. We can always keep a volunteer busy.
Yeah.
Of course, we love donations. We always have a funding gap where our grants don't cover, so we always appreciate that. It goes to support the services here that we have at the agency, but we love to see faces. We can always use your help.
Yeah, it's an important thing to be a part of too. I mean, I'm stretched pretty thin, but whenever I am able to make a donation of something,
Yes, absolutely.
it comes here.
Yes.
For a while there, as I was ramping up a business, I was buying computers and all that
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
And every time I'd get a monitor or something I
yep.
didn't need, it
Absolutely.
came right here.
Yep.
Because I just think it's that important to protect those people in our town
Yes.
that are vulnerable.
Well, thank you. I truly appreciate
it's
it.
really a big deal. So when does this thing leave? 10 o'clock?
It leaves at 11.
11.
Yep.
Okay, that's this Sunday.
This Sunday.
Patriot Ride.
Yes.
If you'd like to see the picture, look at that. It's got all that American flag stuff on it and everything. That makes you feel real good being a patriot, right?
Yes,
That's what it's for, right?
Yes.
See that?
Yeah.
Patriotism right there. We're going to put the details online here at Positively Muskegon. You'll also find a link to Every Woman's Place in the Webster House. If you can be a supportive person of this organization in any way, do it. If you're a biker in town for Biketime or Rebel Road, we're glad you're here. Join this ride out at Biketime on Sunday morning. It's going to be one of the best rides you'll find. Beautiful scenery everywhere you go. Going to last a good hour or so, and then you'll be back out at the Rez to enjoy the rest of the weekend. $10 is the suggested donation. That doesn't mean you can't give 20 or 30 or 50, right?
Yes, absolutely.
No problem if
we won't turn that down.
won't.
No, no.
Show up with a couple of grants and help these folks out down here at Every Woman's Place in the Webster House. Thanks for taking a couple of minutes today.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
And let's do this again when there's a little bit more time
Yes,
and we're
let's
not
do.
rushing right up to an event.
And maybe when my office is not so hot.
No, it's not bad in here at all.
Well, that's a fan
the
going.
last place I just left, it was like an oven. I mean, you'd think we were 5 guys sitting in a sauna.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Every Woman's Place, Webster House. They do great work here in Muskegon. Thanks again for your time.
Thank you.
Be on that Patriot Ride this weekend. It's going to be a good time.